Hey guys, I want to make a quick video going over potentially some of the best skills in the game, and they so happen to be bow skills. So those two skills are Freeze and Salvo and Rain of Arrows. So I want to quickly talk about why these skills are so potent in Path of Exile 2, and also why I'm leaning to certain bows in Path of Exile 2. If you are wondering, I'll have my full, like build plan before it actually comes out, like 1 day or 2 days before. I'm still deciding, but yeah, I'm heavily leaning on bows, and of course on Deadeye right now. So let's talk about it real quick. So yeah, Freeze and Salvo, this skill is nuts. Unfortunately, I can't show you any gameplay of this skill because it was only on the Effectual Life video, which got taken down. But essentially what this does is that once every 7.2 seconds, you compress this skill and it does a massive nuke of damage. Currently, it does 960% with these numbers right here at level 41. Presumably the attack damage will scale at level. Maybe the accumulate missile also scales at level, who knows? But yeah, every 7.2 seconds at level 41, this does 960% attack damage, which is a lot of damage. You know, for reference, Hammer of the Gods does 1300% on a 24-second cooldown. So this only does like 30% less damage, and it's 1/3 the cooldown compared to Hammer of the Gods. And it also seems way more reliable than Hammer of the Gods because there's no like delay, it's actually just like instant. So yeah, this skill looks absolutely nuts. And on top of that, you can also combo it with some other stuff like Hourglass. So Hourglass gives you 50% more damage on supported skills, but gives it 8-second cooldown. The 8-second cooldown is not even a downside because it takes 7.2 seconds to recharge. So pretty much all this does is give your Freeze and Salvo a free 50% more damage because you can only press it once every 7.2 seconds. So making it 8 seconds is not that much of a downside in the first place. This skill is looking extremely good, so good to the point where if you're playing something like crossbows, you should probably almost include this skill in your setup already in like a weapon swap, and it's fired off like once every 8 seconds because it's just free damage. So any build that just scales projectile damage, this seems really strong in a weapon swap if you can afford to have a bow in your weapon swap, because weapon swaps in PoE 2 are instant on skill use, so there's like no hassle in using them. So yeah, that's Freeze and Salvo. That's all I have to say about this. It just seems really insane and auto include in any single bow build in the game, because you have 9 skills and you could definitely sacrifice 1 skill slot to essentially have this mini nuke every like 8 seconds. So yeah, really good skill. If you're planning on playing bows, definitely include this in your build because it looks really good as of right now at least. Now the second big skill I want to talk about, of course, is Rain of Arrows. So Rain of Arrows has been having a lot of talk recently. I've been trying to spread the word everywhere. A lot of people are talking about it now, and this skill seems really insane, absolutely insane. So let's go over this skill real quick and why it's looking so good in PoE 2. So first things first, it fires 53 arrows at level 52. I think this might scale at levels because it does in PoE 1. As you can see here in PoE 1, it does scale at levels. The quality might also give it more arrows, who knows? At least at level 52, it's 53 arrows, which is a lot. And the frenzy charge consumption, it makes this even more insane. Fire 100% more arrows if a frenzy charge was consumed, and then 50% more arrows per additional frenzy charge consumed. So you probably have like 6 or 7 frenzies in PoE 2, maybe more through items, who knows? Even if you can have 7 frenzies, this is still 400% more arrows. So you would be shooting like over 200 arrows on your Rain of Arrows, which is absurd. Now, if you're wondering, okay, this is actually shotgun, and the answer is yes. There's this gameplay video here from the reveal like a couple weeks ago. I paused this on stream. I've done it a few times now, but essentially he fires Rain of Arrows right here, and it hits exactly 8 times in this one duration before he attacks again. So you can like slow it down for yourself. You can watch this video, but yeah. His 1 Rain of Arrows with no conk effect and no frenzy charges hits for 8 times on this target. If you're firing like 200 plus arrows, you're probably gonna be hitting like 30-40 times maybe, but it gets even more insane than this. The reason why it gets even better is because of the new ascendancy reveal that we got a few days ago from Deadeye, specifically Thrill and Chase. Benefits from consuming frenzy charge for your skills have a 50% chance to be doubled. So you can, start seeing where this is going. If you double the benefits of Rain of Arrows, this is going to be shooting for 400 plus arrows. That is going to be an insane amount of damage. And remember, each arrow that deals damage is dealing 163% effectiveness of added damage. Hammer of the Gods, once again, only does 1300%. So if you hit 8 times with Rain of Arrows, you're doing equivalent damage to Hammer of the Gods. So you can also see how this is going to be quite insane in PoE 2. Now, I do think this will be nerfed before it goes live. I think there's a very high chance. This base number just seems really absurd. We'll see, of course, but as of right now, on paper, this definitely looks like one of the best skills in PoE 2, if not the best. it's definitely up there and it's looking really, really strong. And then of course, on top of that, you also have Barrage. So make you combo Barrage, or you can combo Barrage with other skills. But yeah, Barrage is another insane bow skill that works really well with Deadeye Ascendancy. So once again, if we go back to Thrill and Chase, benefits from consuming frenzy charges for your skills have a 50% chance to be doubled. If you double the effect of Barrage, once again, let's say you have 7 frenzies, you're going to repeat your skills 7 times, 50% chance to repeat it 14 times. That is absolutely insane. Even if you're not using Barrage on Rain of Arrows, you can use it with any high damage and bow skill, and it's going to be absurd. 14 hits in a really rapid succession is going to be insane. Like, you could just use this on a regular 200% effectiveness of added damage skill, and if you hit it 14 times, you're doing 1800% damage, which once again is still more than Hammer of the Gods. But this would be like the same cooldown as Hammer of the Gods. It would be a 30-second cooldown. But still, regardless, yeah, Barrage is looking extremely strong. Rain of Arrows is looking extremely strong. And Salvo looks like a nice all-rounder. It is a really good skill. Bows are looking really good in PoE2 and might have some of the best skills. But yeah, that's about it.